Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be recording Tower of Uncanny Agony, and I'm just going to be going through the tower and whatnot. And this thing is high terrifying, and the tower itself is strat-based a lot. To get this tower, by the way, you need to go into here and input a code. I'll leave the code in the pinned comment, but you have to put in a code here, and then it unlocks the area to get to the tower itself, which, if we go back, it's below this. Here it is, Tower of Uncanny Agony right there. This portal room, I swear, it is phenomenal. I love it. It's probably one of my most favorite portal rooms of the whole game. Yeah, this tower is made by Franchun. It's long. I should put actually long does deserve it. Before I get into this, this commentary will be kind of slow, so I'm not gonna try to rush or anything. But some simple jumps I probably will not explain, like a simple ladder flick, or I don't know, some head hitters, I guess. And yeah, I can't promise you that I won't fail, because as you can see, I have not beaten this tower, and I'm kind of insane to do this myself. But I kind of wanted to record this. Yeah. Anyway. So you start off with some trust gameplay and then head hitter. Okay. Okay. There we go. And then you have these spinning studs. You climb up here, fall down. You got the first button progress. There's like 6 more of these throughout the tower. And you got a legend that explains the client objects in this tower, which are these disappearing bricks. As you can see, this one's the fastest, and then this one's the slowest. And this one's just, I guess, moderate, like it says. But yeah, continuing on, we just go through some weird gameplay. I recommend flicking around this and then jumping off of that, and then doing a sideways head hitter while turning. And then this is a beat block. You gotta time these, by the way. There is a lot of beat blocks in this tower, unfortunately. So yeah. And then flick. And then here you gotta do that. It's like a weird gap you gotta fit in. You gotta do this head hitter, this timed section, and then you're kind of free from the time section. Then do some more ladder flicks, tightrope, and then you fit through that gap. You go climb on this, and you fall in here. You're in this little, I guess, section. And then you do like a little wrap. Treat this like a wrap too. And then treat these jumps slowly, by the way. Don't try to rush them. Then you go around this truss. Kind of just easy gameplay so far. For this, I recommend going from the side right here and then walking off like that and doing a sort of walk around. And here, this jump, another strat. Line yourself up right here and then do that. And what I did is I long jumped and then proceeded to turn and then shift block while doing so. And here you go, you got the second button progress. And just do this stick out. And then hop on here, jump on these studs. And now we're on 2. 2 is when things start getting pretty annoying. Luckily there's button progress on some part. This floor is pretty long. And yeah, what I did there is I did this. You're supposed to like do this, but this is honestly better. Anyway, climb on this ladder. For this jump, I like to go like as far as I can go onto the right, and then shift block, and then turn like that, midair. And then for this, I like to just line it up right there. Just kind of face your camera. And then for this jump's kind of tricky. What I like to do is I like to go at least near, not the super bottom right there, but like to this stud. And then, oh well, that didn't work. Sorry. Okay, back at this jump, what you want to do is at least go right here, get in shift lock, and then turn outward, and then do the wrap. It's kind of weird, but you'll get used to it. Do the same strat right here, where you just don't use shift lock at all for that jump. Go around here, and then for these jumps, just go around slowly. Just keep doing more wraps. Time this beat block. I recommend shift locking like right as you cross the like highlighted thing. Anyway, you got some disappearing walk arounds, and then be careful, that can collide by the way, so you got to go around it. And then this, you got this weird head hitter thing, and then another weird head hitter. Just keep doing like, I guess, side headers like I was doing. Head hitters. Anyway, do that. This is a time section right here. You'll see more of these throughout the tower. And what you want to do is you want to not go super fast, but also keep at a decent pace. So do something like this. See how I stopped in between sections like that? Just do it that fast. Treat that like a hard jump. Just do a stick out. And then for that, what I like to do is just stand. Here, I'll do it again. But what I like to do is flick, and then A and shift lock, just like that. And you'll make it usually. Just keep holding A. And then with this, just A and W. I like to be careful because that's a 2-stud climb up. There's a conveyor, and you got another button progress. It's like the third one. As you can see, this button progress is used throughout like probably most of the tower, as you can tell. But it's handy dandy, and also butchers the difficulty a bit. Anyway, do these ladder flicks fast. Now you're on 3. 3 is a interesting floor. This is when the tower gets different than like the past 2. And we're first thrown with the timed long jump. Just do these. I just recommend flicking like that. I don't try to do this W strat. I'm not the best at it anyway. Anyway, just go around this truss fully like that. Just jump and then go back and then jump again like that. It's a good strat for that jump. Just do these weird like, I guess you could subsection part of this floor. Flick and then grab on that and then flick and then walk around this. Don't try to jump, you'll hit your head. And then hit that button. Do this part again and then go this way. And then you have this. Make sure you don't have to go too fast like how I did, but make sure you don't hit the sides because you'll go like to 2 or 1. Anyway, set this jump up. I failed this a couple times because I never set it up, and I would always rush it. And then for this, go right here where this stud is, and then do the jump. And yeah, just hold D while turning. Don't try to do the W or anything. That'd be weird. And then for this jump, I like to just go right here, flick and turn. And then for this, I like to go backwards to get on this truss, and then flick. And then for this trust specifically, I like to do that strat, where you just turn sideways like 13 stud. Use the momentum. And then for this, go on to like these two. And if you fail that, you'll land on that right there, if you failed it. And then now you are on 4. 4 is where you start getting troubles, because there's an outside. It's pretty scary. Anyway, long jump onto here, and then do like a head hitter in a way kind of jump. I recommend jumping from right here, and then holding W like that, and then just doing a regular head hitter right there. Jump on this. For this, just do it like how you're supposed to, go under it. I wouldn't recommend using heli right there, but you can. Yeah, just flick onto that corner right there. Sorry I didn't say anything, I was a bit too focused, but flick on that corner, and then you just land here. And then for this, you gotta time it. Flick, go outward a lot, and then go in. Hold W right there, and then just shift lock, and then immediately move. And then flick from here up there, and then you got one of these. This sucks. I am so glad they do not have one of these on 10, because oh my god, I would hate life. Anyway, do you wanna the way you wanna treat this jump is you gotta go back immediately after you press the wall, because it disappears. So jump from like right here, hit it, and then immediately go. Immediately. And then wait for these spinning platforms. And now you're on the outside. Do a wrap. I'm so sorry if I fail this. It will be pretty embarrassing, I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, for this, you want to set this up, long jump, and then turn. And then do like a tower wrap kind of thing there. And then for this, I turn, and then I do that. Because it treats it like if the truss was facing right here. And then when I shift lock, I immediately flick, and I don't like jump off. And go back. And then do ladder flick. By the way, do not underestimate these jumps. These jumps are pretty tough. Jump from there. Time this beat block. You could jump out, by the way, so you can land on the truss, because that thing will hit your head if you're kind of close. And flick. And then land on this thing. Go in here. And now we're on the timed section. Now this part of the outside is pretty stress-inducing, and you have to go really fast here. Like, I'm talking, you cannot like take any kind of break at all, which is why I recommend practicing a lot on this part. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to do like a, I think this is like a 10 or 9 stud wrap, and then you have to do a walk around, and then you have to ladder flick. But don't worry, really close to the button progress. Alright, so for this, don't jump, by the way. I wouldn't recommend jumping because of this thing right here. Move my head. And yeah, just get prepared. And yeah, this is how fast you have to go. As you can see, it's really fast, and I kind of nearly failed, which would have sucked. Go into this thing, and then turn a little. Shift lock, and then D. Yeah, and for this, you have to do like a walk around, and then go back holding A. And then you got the first button progress. And like the sign says, you are given the option to not do the outsides again. And for the love of God, don't be an idiot and not press these buttons. Don't be an idiot. Alright, so for this, now you have button progress activated, which is that right there. And yeah, it's pretty nice. One time when I got here, I failed this. It's kind of sad. But then I realized there's button progress, so that made me happy. Anyway, for this jump, what you want to do is I like to go in first person, hold W like that, and then kind of turn it. And then for this jump specifically, I like to go sideways like that, and then just sideways head it and turn so I can climb it. And then this part, I recommend going backwards like this. It's kind of like easy. Or you can use T-pose if you have it. It doesn't matter. I don't have any items, so yeah. Anyway, you just do that little ladder flick. Jump on this, high jump. And then you jump from that, and now you're on... Okay. Now you're on 5. 5 is when things start getting pretty interesting. For instances, this jump right here, I like to hold W and A. It's really easy, and it's kind of consistent. But there's also like the traditional where you jump and then you flick. So that also works. For this part, I like to use first person and then just flick and then go out and then flick. In third person. Sorry. My vocab is not the best, but I will get better at it. Anyway. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. And then for this jump, I go in first person and then do it like that. And then I do the same thing with this jump. Now these are kind of blind jumps, so I recommend getting a feel for them and then memorizing them. And then for this jump, I recommend going halfway off the stud and then timing it and then climbing. So you don't have to do a ladder flick. But in the case, just do one just in case. I was a bit confident, so I didn't do it. Like I did right there, just go out and then flick off right there. And then for this, you gotta immediately react. So jump down here, turn, and then head her. For this jump, go out and then go back in so you land on that. So you don't hit that like thing in your head. For this, hold spacebar and then turn D. For this part, jump and then like do a high jump in a way. Walk around, touch the wall immediately, and just like turn out. Don't turn towards the wall because you might get like, I guess, kind of hit in between. So yeah. And then for this, land on the truss, hold D, and you make it, and flick. And then go on this X pusher, do a head hitter, and then flick again. Another blind jump. Go at least to this stud right here, jump, and then do that, and then walk right there, and then another blind jump. And then this section right here. This section, you gotta be really observant. There's no like super strat, I know, or anything like that. So my best advice is to just be observant and be aware that that thing disappears. And I might fail this because I'm not so hot at this part, so yeah. You can see the, oh well, yeah, that sort of thing happens in this tower, unfortunately, if you mess it up. And I'll cut back when I get over there. Okay, back at these jumps. As you can see, you gotta take your time. Now this is a conveyor, or not, X pusher, momentum jump. So you want to go back, watch out for these studs, and then you go move to the right, and then, you know, yeah. You gotta time it too. I recommend waiting for like, before you see that thing, where it stops you. And welcome to floor 6. Also, you have these black kill bricks that teleport you. Yeah, they are used throughout more of those floors too. Anyway, try to avoid them. They're not really your best friend, especially on this floor. And okay, I did that jump incorrectly. I'm so sorry about that. I will cut back. Back at this jump. Yeah, what you want to do is you want to flick and then flick from right there. Don't go all the way down like how I did. That was my bad. Jump from there. Walk around. And then this, you gotta avoid that. So you wanna go right here, and then turn and hold W and A like that. It's a bit weird, but it works. And you got this timed wraparound, beat block, and then go sideways like this, and then go on like halfway, and then A, and then do that. For this, what I like to do is hold W and D, and then turn, and like this, like that. It works most of the time. Just don't do it incorrectly, or else you fall most likely to the bottom, or 4 if you're lucky. And you got this time stick out. And then now you have this weird conveyor thing. 6 is kind of a diverse floor for its own self. Anyway, what you want to do is go to this corner, like move, and then what you see the little inlets, turn. Don't hold W while doing that. If you notice yourself moving on the conveyor, just get up. I wouldn't risk it, honestly, because it slides you off sometimes. If you somehow climb it incorrectly, it slides you. Anyway, for this, this is kind of like a 1 to 2 second thing. So it's like 1, 2, and then it comes back like that. So you just want to like ladder flick. So like ladder flick there, and ladder flick there, jump, and then ladder flick. And then you make it. And now this, you have to do a walk around while it's disappearing. And then for this, what I like to do is flick and then like that. I don't like to flick like this, because sometimes the truss doesn't let me jump, which is weird. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, for this jump, you just want to go onto the side right here, go all the way out, and then turn in. And then for that jump, you just, it's like a weird blind jump. And then for this, you just want to zoom out and then jump, high jump that. And then for this button, you have another button progress for 6. And it's kind of small. It's just, you literally get past that wall. Anyway, what you want to do is just ladder flick rapidly. Land like on 5, then you got it. And then for this, go up a little and then turn and then A. Make sure you turn correctly. Don't turn out like I did. I did it really bad. That was my fault. Anyway, yeah, you just had to do like a simple reverse head hitter and then head hitter. And then for this, go out right here, D, and then turn. And I like to sometimes press W too, but just, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain how I do it, so the keyboard capture should help you guys. And then for this, just go out and then D and hold W so you can climb it, and do a head hitter, do a ladder flick, and then now you're on 7. 7 is where things start getting hard in the tower once again, and you are thrown into an outside. This time, it's over there. And this outside, it's a bit harder than 4s. By meaning, you could fall very much easier. Now, I don't know which is more stressful, 7s or 9s. But, you just go to 1, basically, if you fall. Or to 4 outside. But if you fell 4 outside, you just go to 1. It sucks. Anyway, you go over here, just kind of treat it like a wrap around in a way. Jump right here, so you can like... So there's one time where I jumped without like doing... Where I jumped right there, and then it just... I couldn't jump. I don't know why. Like hit my head. It's weird. Anyway, go to this side right here, and then up to this point, do a wraparound like that, and then go onto the middle stud right here, and then do the jump. And then for this, flick side, and then go right here, just do the jump, and then land to the front. Don't land sideways, because you could get bounced off. Jump from right there all the way to here, and then climb this stud, climb a bit down, first person, and then kind of walk in. Then line this up, lodge, and then careful on this truss, and then ladder flick. And then for this right here, I like to go on this side. And then jump from the highlighted part, of course. Jump when you like see the new one going in. Then you have to do some conflicting right here. Be careful, by the way, because that thing sends you to the first part of 7. Oh, and I failed it. I'll cut back when I get to that jump again. Okay, I may not have recorded the jump, but just for you guys, I'll do it again. You just want to line yourself right here. And jump from this height, and then that. And then jump from here, hold W, like that. And then for this jump, go like this far down. Jump, and then do it. And then that, it's kind of easy. And then you're on 7 outside. This, oh boy. This is where things start getting rough. And also you get a nice view of Zone 7. Really nice view. Anyway, for this, you just want to time these. Thankfully this part's netted, because it would suck if this was not netted and you die, basically. Alright, I think, alright, are we still on the asteroid? No, yeah, we are. Never mind. It'll just suck falling, just know that. Yeah, just do these. That's button progress 1 on the south side. And just do this thing, like doing it like that. Careful, just jump out a little bit more. And then this. Okay, so there's 2 strats. If I do get good at editing, I'll edit myself doing it the other way, but there's 2 strats of doing this jump. Both are up to your choice. Personally, I like doing the one I'm gonna do right now, which is I do the walk around, I climb the ladder, and then I flick at the right time. It's a bit hard to do, yes, but it kind of works for me. I might fail it. If I do, then I'll just do the other strat. But okay, here we go. Yeah, I do that. Alright, for this jump, time it. And then go on the edge as soon as you land on it. And then for this, wait. Go into the little thingy. Squeeze out. Look for the platform. And then immediately, just immediately prepare for that. Immediately. Okay, doing this itemless, just do like a backwards wraparound. For that, if you have items, just use T-pose. Just use T-pose. Just use T-pose. There. And then for this, you see those half studs? Those weird little thin studs? You gotta jump from that, which I'll do right now. Like that. And also, don't wait till you're like really close to the wall, because you might get squished and then you lose your momentum and fall. Now, after getting the second button progress, you want to go back. Do another one of these. And now we're back. And yeah, that jump is pretty scary right there. You want to go like to that stud right there, and then ladder flick like how I did. Now, this jump. This jump, I'm actually in the perfect spot for this. Or I was. Oops, sorry. Alright, just turn. Okay, well, I got flat-sided, and I will cut back when I get back up there. Okay, guys. Now, this button progress appears. Oh, well, I'm not gonna cut again. Sorry. But, yeah, this button progress appears, and then just do this gameplay. It's pretty simple. I don't think I really have to explain it. Now this jump, you gotta go like this far down, and then jump like that. Ladder flick. Go on to the like really side right here. It's a strat of mine. Just go up to the really side, and then flick like that. Now you didn't have to go to the left like how I did, because I nearly missed it, but I like doing that sometimes. Then for this, time it. It's a really weird beat block section. So what you want to do is jump really far when it's like getting ready to disappear, and then stop yourself before you fall. And then after that ladder flick, just do like wrap around from there. Jump from that little red thing. Be careful, by the way. I recommend tapping W and whatnot when you reach that. And now you're on 8. Also, rip the spinner. I think this was from the Kata version, and I do not miss you. Anyway, now back on this floor. This floor is heck. You see that right there? That thing? Yeah, I failed that a couple times. And same with this truss right here. You gotta walk around. Yeah, floor 8 and 10. Floor 8 through 10 are the hardest floors of this tower by far. And this is where only things start getting more difficult by here. So what you want to do is go on this little spinner, time your little like turn, and then time that jump, and then climb this ladder. Be careful, by the way. Just wait for the cycles. And then for the cycle coming up, you want to flick, and then jump from right here, and then do the A and D one. Don't try to do it from the left. I wouldn't recommend it. Personally, it's more inconsistent. Go here, do a wrap around. I mean, walk around. Don't jump. Walk around. Go sideways right here. Shift lock, and then jump out. And then for this jump, what I like to do is go in first person. Jump for that, and then turn like that. With shift lock while in first person. I don't know why I like doing it like that. I just do. Go. That was close. I am super sorry. I messed that jump up. I will cut back when I get back there. Okay, now going over the jump. Okay. So for this, you want to align your camera and then go out and then turn like that. Make sure you touch that wall too, by the way, before you do the jump. And then go on this conveyor. Just don't do it with shift lock on. I recommend not to. Make sure you grab onto this. Flick from right here so you don't hit your head. Jump out. Go up here until you get to like right there. Do a high jump. Okay, now there's many ways to do this. My personal favorite, which I'm about to do, is just doing it regularly at the first part, flicking in first person, and then this. Going from this down, going from the side, and then landing it like that. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but I like doing it like that personally. Okay, and then for this jump, it's one of those blind jumps, so you want to do that. And then you got a spinner gameplay, weird, wacky, not too great. And then, okay, for this, I recommend, first of all, doing this in first person is really consistent for me. There's also the strat where you go sideways and then you press shift block and, you know, go around. Or the one where you flick using third, whatnot. I just like using first person for some reason. It works for me. Anyway, I recommend waiting for that platform below to get under you, just in case if you fail it. Like that. It could sometimes save you or not. It's okay, because this thing on 7 usually does, if you're lucky enough to fall on it. And once again, I will cut back to getting on that jump. Alright, attempt number 2 on this jump. So yeah, wait for that thing. Alright, I did it anyway. Long jump. And then for this, you're pretty close. Just go right here, shift lock, and then turn. And hold D, by the way. Don't try to use W or anything like that. Use shift lock to get that button. Let yourself fall a bit. Not fall once. I'm sorry. The keyboard should tell you what to do. Anyway, now you are on 9. 9 is when things start getting abruptly hard as hell. And then you got 10. But yeah, we're on the last 2 floors of the tower. And honestly, it's really something, man. This tower, when playing through it, well, actually I'm still playing through it, but grinding past, in the past, this is hell. it's without knowing these strats, I suffered a lot, and I'm confident that I'm gonna beat it, whether recording or not. So yeah, what you want to do is go right here on the side, hold W and D, and then flick. Oh, well, if you don't flick, that happens, but it's okay. Do the same thing, and then just do that weird gameplay like that. For this, you can go backwards or front. I'm gonna do the front because I'm more consistent like that. Then for this, go in first person, and then do a walk around immediately. Do not do it slowly, or else you will land on that 8 part, which sucks. And then go sideways here, like that, and then walk, and then be careful on this truss, and then jump from there, and then do that. And then for this, I recommend going onto the side like that, and then jumping. And be careful, by the way. Practice these strats before you like actually try to fluke this tower, because this tower is like hard. And here you have another blind jump, ladder flick, and then on that, and you have another blind jump, and then another one, and then you got this, and you got this little TDA reference thing. Or not be a reference to TDA, I'm sorry. But and then you go onto this thing. I like doing it from that side for some reason. Just feel more safe. And then you got this thing. Now this is a pretty hard wraparound itself, so what I like to do for this is do that and then set it up, but sometimes if you mess up the strat you fall and you oh my god. Anyway, I'll cut back when I get back to that jump. Okay, now coming back to this jump, what you want to do is go onto this corner, face your camera, tap W, and then turn. And now you're on 9 outside. Okay. Not only do we also get another good view at ring 9, I mean, zone 7. This is ring 9, guys. Oh my god. Ring 9. Anyway, so yeah, now we're on this part of the 9 outside. Just from there, make sure you hit this pole. Now this, what you want to do is go on this half stud and then jump from right there. You don't need to go on the super thin part, luckily, because that would suck if you did. And then do a walk around, do another walk around, jump down here, get the button, do a head hitter, jump onto this, do a wall hop, get the button, go back inside. You no longer need to do any more outsides of this tower other than the final stretch. And this is where you come across. Oh, well, that's yeah, I wasn't expecting to mess that up. Now back on this outside again. What you have to do is go to at least the 4th stud right here, and then just go around. That's my strat. I failed it somehow though. And then for this, you just want to make sure you go to this stud and then do that. Treat it like a walk around, by the way. I positioned my camera really bad, so that's why I nearly failed it. Do that. Okay, and this is the hardest part of 9 itemless. What you have to do is you have to trigger this wall. Also jump back. Very hard to do, by the way. There we go, just like that. Alright, and now we go past that, and then we do the most god-tier strat I've ever seen. Which is, you go position yourself all the way till your mouse aligns with this thing. I love that strat. Shout out to Roger for showing me that in his guide. I love that strat so much. And then you go on this thing. Make sure you use your camera while also being careful on this truss. So turn your camera a bit off. Jump, shift, and then turn. And now we're on 10. Woo! Oh boy. Okay. Now, these jumps are really precise. So, what I do is I bounce off of this truss here, and then go off of the wall. And also pay attention to my keyboard because I press certain keys at certain times. Oh, well, I somehow walked off of that, and yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, I'll just cut back till I get back there again. Okay, now with this jump, it's kind of a simple long jump, and then with this, you want to go up here, make sure you don't hit your head. Okay. This is fucking pain. Okay, I'll cut back now. Okay, so for this jump, you gotta jump inside that and lodge immediately, and grab onto that truss weird thing right there. Even though I failed this, this is a pretty hard jump. You gotta react really fast too. Then you're on a beat block jump. Beat blocks are really fast here. And then you gotta do this weird gameplay. For this, you gotta go in the middle, and then you have to flick around a wall right here. And then jump off of it immediately. Like how I'm gonna do right now. So go in the middle. And then flick. Just jump off immediately. That jump's very scary. Okay, that jump right there is pretty tough, but you're literally just supposed to do like a little squeeze gap thing. It's weird. Alright, I'll cut back when I get back there again. I know I'm gonna fail this floor a lot because it's freaking rough. Alright, here we go. Okay, this is like a little bit of a blind jump. Just do it like that. And you got this weird truss thing. Make sure you don't slide off. Just flick from right there. Long jump. Do a walk around. Lodge right there. Sorry. Then this is a scary jump. I like to jump from right here and then turn in like that. Go on the corner right here. Jump from right there. Go onto right here. Climb this. Go in first person. Flick. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. Then I repeated another fail, like literally. I think this was like months ago. My PB. That sucks, dude. All right. I'll get with you guys again when I get back up there. Okay, back on this jump. This time I'm gonna do a different strat, which I did in the practice. Not here, which is this, and it works perfectly. Okay, good. Then you do this. Just wait for the right beat block timing. Go up here. Ladder flick. Or, well, just be careful here actually, because in case you don't have items like me, you can't heal. Get the button. Now, I recommend doing the wrap from this side, because it's safe. Wait for this, and then flick, of course. Then, prepare to do this. Okay, and then do a walk around. Then, the scariest jump. Now, I know this jump may look easy, but look, I failed this, okay? I'm just praying to God that I do not fail it again. It's scary. Alright, here goes nothing. Alright, and then one more ladder flick. Okay. Now. Final stretch. Last jump. And boom, we're on the challenging section. This part of the tower is very easy. And oh my god, my heart's racing. Just take your time slowly. It's simple. Nothing too hard. It's all good. Just listen to the chillax music. We did it. We did it. We did it, boys. Now, I don't know why I stopped recording, but this tower, man, oh my god. God. That was, oh. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed this commentary. I did not think I was gonna beat this. In fact, if you noticed the time difference, it was because I went to go grab some pizza rolls because I was hungry. Oh my god. Well, this is my first commentary of 2023. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. This tower was something. I know I probably didn't do the best, you know, commentating and all, but look, I just hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want, I'll make another one, or if you don't want me to make another one, I probably will not. Well, actually, no, I will, even if you told me not to. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it would be, like, a lot to me if you guys hit that sub, and if you liked the video. And my name's Kinetic Connor, and I'll be seeing you guys. Bye!